The big High and Lonesome's a place in my mind, like out from Lakeview to Burns, or up on the Judith, or at Promontory, about where the UP track turns. It's any place you feel tiny when you get a good look at the sky. And sometimes when it's a stormin', you can look the Lord in the eye. I stood and watched in amazement out on San Augustine Plain while the sky turned as black as the curtains in hell, and the wind come a-chasing the rain. And standing there watching, I felt it. In the minutes before it arrived, an unearthly stillness prickled my skin like the storm itself was alive. And when it hit with a fury. The wind, with his saber unsheathed, led the charge with a scream of a demon. The storm was baring its teeth, and the thunder cracked, and the sky split apart with a horrible, deafening roar. I felt like a fox in a cage made of bone, in sight of the hounds at the door. And the blackness shook like a she-bear, and the lightning blinded the sun, and the rain fell like bullets around me, scattering dust like a gun. And it was over, as quick as it started, leaving it peaceful instead. And the only sound was the beat of my heart pounding inside of my head. I took off my hat, too shaken to move, afraid of making a sound. I felt like a man on the head of a pin with nobody else around. But the sun was already sparkling, and raindrops still wet on my face. And the big High and Lonesome is only God's way of putting a man in his place.